Hi boys and girls, and welcome yet again to a blog of how to change your oil from at Ralph's Garage of Chaos. I'm sorry, I should put my sunglasses on. I'm in sunny Florida. Today I'm going to show you how to change your own oil and save yourself some money, and tell you some tips and concerns and stuff like that that I would say you should know. Now, you could check out, they have all these places, they said, oh, 1995, 29.95 oil change on, bring your car in. I've used quite a few of them too when I don't have the time, but time's money. So now if I can show you how to save yourself some money, you're gonna have to use a little bit of your time. But nowadays, in coronavirus stuff, everybody's got a lot of time. Now, I've got my 2007 Saturn Vue, my hoopty. I'm going to show you. You have to be an educated consumer, okay? Now, I went to a place I usually frequent because I get my points there and I take money off of stuff I buy. I went to something zone. I'm not going to say where, but something. It's a zone. All right. I got this stuff here and a filter for $19.99 plus tax. But if you're in Delaware, you don't pay tax. All right. Now I want to show you. It's what manufacturer recommends for this car. It's 5W20. All right. I think it's a little bit too late, but being down in Florida, but that's what I'm using. And you see it? It's pretty much conventional oil. I would highly recommend not to go with any kind of synthetic unless it's a parasynthetic, because synthetic it drains down too fast, and then you're going to have stuff up in the top end or in the bottom end that doesn't have any lubrication, any oil. All right? And parasynthetic, which means it's a mixture of both, is adequate. But if you change your oil regularly, regular conventional oil is fine. I would also recommend high mileage engine or over 80,000 miles. I recommend this stuff. You see it? Engine restore. There's a lot of people that say, oh, this stuff doesn't do anything. It does do something. I did testing on this stuff. There's this stuff, and then there's a place that the Zone sells that's the same stuff. It's pretty much the same stuff, but it's in their packaging. I usually use more than your cylinders. This is for an 8-cylinder. This is a 6-cylinder. If it's a 4-cylinder, I put this stuff in. It's almost like a quart. This stuff will fill in all the scratches, all the nicks and crannies inside on your bearings and your cam lobes and stuff like that. Not lobes, they're cam journals. This stuff works, but you have to use it. You have to use it. I would recommend. I've used it every other oil change. So, but depends on how long you go. Now this car here is way overdue, but I want to show you how to do it. Now, since it's way overdue, I got this 3D effect. All right. It says there every oil change. Bullshit. As long as you change your oil regularly, okay. But if you go like up to 5,000 miles, 5,000 miles is about the limit on an oil change. Some of the manufacturers, some of the car dealers, the new car dealers, you get a lifetime oil change, but it's every 5,000 miles. Well, why do you think they're doing that? Because the oil can last that long. As long as you keep up with it and check it, see if it's low or not. You might have a little leak that you don't know about, which makes everything work harder in the engine. Oil is the lifeblood of an engine. Now, the longer you let it go, it starts to sludge up. Sludge is like cholesterol. You know how your heart, you can't have cholesterol in your heart, blah blah blah. Well, the main feature of oil is to lubricate, dissipate heat, and keep things that need to be lubricated. But with that sludge in there, it's choking. So I would recommend, you don't have to use this. You can use something else. There's motor flush. There's all kinds of stuff. I actually got this for free because I use my points. So, but this thing is over 5,000 miles, like 5,200 miles. So I'm going to put this in and run it to 5 to 10 minutes, and it'll get everything sludged out. Next thing you need is one of these. It's a drain pan, self-contained drain pan. So now you can drain your oil, and you can go to all the convenience store, auto parts places. They take oil for free. They take your oil for free. But some are hinky on that, because you might, if you leave this thing outside, you got to cover it. You can't get any water in it. And plus, if you clean your mess up with brake clean or carburetor cleaner, you got to use the flammable stuff, because sometimes they can check it, and especially people that take the oil for nothing, what they do, they recycle that stuff. They recycle that. So Safety Clean has their own motor oil out there, and actually good stuff because they refine it. All right, another thing I would recommend, one of these guys, or if you have a strap, this works great, but and I'll show you. I got this because the king, Richard Petty, the king, he knows how to drive. He recommends this stuff. See, it's even got a condom on top of it. So you have to remove that before you put it on. You want to grab it on the top, or if you have, they sell sockets for these too that make life easy too. But this tool seems to be, and this is like $5. Oh, actually, I got this at Wally World. Like not even $10. It's a tool. You need a tool. So you got to grab it up as high as you can. If you grab it down here, you tend to crush the oil filter. If some meathead put it on real tight, and I'll show you how to do that too. Save your box for your old filter, because they'll take the oil filters too. Alright, let me get this off. You see how I have it on. Those things cost, they're cheap. They're under $25 depending on where you get them. I put it up on there. There, and you see the handbrake set. The one thing I didn't do is I didn't put a chalk behind the wheel. Safety, always be safety. The safety's there. Now you just say, oh, well. Type of oil I showed you on that, the stuff that the king told me to use the oil viscosity. As you see, this is 5W20. All right, look underneath there. See if there's a lot of like sludge and stuff like that. This got a little bit, but nothing to be crying about yet. I'm going to put that right there so I don't lose it. I'm going to get my funnel. Put it there, and maybe put this back on a tripod. Mm-hmm. Very windy today. I can see. Take this out. Put that there. Take that here. Oh, by the way, you should make sure there's oil in your car before you do this. I've already checked my oil. I know it's up to par, and you don't want to put that stuff in with no oil. And don't drive your vehicle. You're gonna start your vehicle up. You're gonna let it run for 5 to 10 minutes. I'm gonna let mine run a little bit longer, like 10 minutes, but I'm not gonna have you watch me run my vehicle for 10 minutes. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I'm underneath here. The thing ran about 12 minutes. You want to have the proper wrench, and just gonna, and gloves. I only found the one latex glove, and I have this one here. I don't know about it. I got one. While you're underneath here, just look at your CV shafts, because this is 4-wheel drive. It's got 4. Look on the corner. See, that one's good. There's water dripping from the air conditioner. I changed the filter yesterday and showed you. See there? Make sure there's no apparent oil leaks. You know, I mean, this car's got 140 some billion miles on it, so it's had a hard life. So let me see. I want to make sure you guys see this stuff. Maybe further back. All right. You probably see my bald head. Now I put that cleaner, that engine flush to get all that gunk, all that debris, because don't forget, your oil's going to get unburned fuel, carbon, and that's what creates the sludge. So I've got my oil thing set here. I'm going to see if I can do this. All right. See it coming out? Fucking pin. You want to be careful. You want to also have the, what do you call it, the vent open also, because it's not gonna drain fast enough into the pan. If this is the first time you're doing this, I would recommend to wear gloves. I would also recommend stop by the Dollar Tree, get a thing of kitty litter, so if you do spill any oil on the ground, you can put the kitty litter down and it will absorb the oil. and with a broom, clean it up, done. Game over. So, there a little bit. I'm going to take these gloves off because they're a pain in the freaking knees. I'm an old school mechanic. I just go get a manicure. And just remember, you know, that's oil, okay? And it's toxic. So you don't want to spill it all over the place. You want to clean your mess up. You want to protect the environment, okay? Now, you want to be clean with this, and you don't get whacked an environmental hazard charge from the government because you just change your oil on the ground. And I know there's some of you out there that go out in the backfield and just freaking drain it. Another thing you want to see, you see that? You see that? Check your gasket. This has got an aluminum O-ring on it. Just check it, make sure it's okay. Wipe it down, put it back on, and that's it. Another thing I want to and I didn't show you this. I'm going to go up there and do it. Take that. You don't want you take your oil fill out because sometimes it creates a vacuum, and you want to get all the oil out of it. You know, I'm going to let that drain, and then I'm going to come back. I'm going to pull the wheel off and show you where the oil filter is, and just to inspect and how to put it on. Because some people don't know how. You're just going to slam that filter on. There's procedure. All right. Bye. Okay, I got it jacked up. I took it off the stand. I got a block underneath there. Let me get my wrench. Here it is. It's right here. You can see. See it. Remember, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. I'll get this in here. Oop. You should have gloves. I don't have gloves, but you got to be very easy with it. It's going to drain a little bit. That's all that crap, that engine flush makes it flow a lot faster. They usually have a little thing on these pans where you can put the filter and let it drain. All right, wipe your excess. Hopefully you didn't get any on the ground. You got it all in your oil pan. Make sure that the gasket is on there, not up here where the flange of the oil filter is. Get some carb cleaner, spray it down, make sure it's nice and clean. Make sure you don't have any crap in there. Usually it's pretty easy. See how easy this tool worked? Now you're gonna get your new oil filter. Your new oil filter from the king. Richard Petty told you. You took your cover off because it had a condom on it. Get some oil. Put it on top of the gasket. Spin her on. Alright, it's on. Get your wrench. Give it another quarter turn. Half turn. Another thing you can do, wipe it down, make sure it's all nice and clean. Some people fill up the oil filter a little bit with some oil, but if you just try to start it, but don't start it, you know, tap it, I'll show you. But it'll suck up the oil and get where it's got to be. But this is running a dry filter, and there's a ways of trying to start it first that will suck up the oil out of the oil pan into the filter, so you're not having a real dry start. There's still oil on the bearings and residual oil, but it's nothing you want to like drive to freaking Wawa or something like that. Just do what I tell you to do and you'll be fine. Other people put the mileage, but I'm a bit beat. I'm not going to put the mileage because I'm going to put a sticker on. I'll show you how to put a sticker on too. Next thing you want to do is put some oil in it. That's my tripod. Your old guys are all nice and high now. See my funnels there? I'm gonna shake this stuff up. Shake it up. Shake it up really good. Make sure your funnel's clean. Don't have crap in it. I sprayed it down with brake clean or carburetor cleaner so there's no dirt in there. 8-cylinder and a V6. 8-cylinder, 4-cylinder. It's actually a quart. Put that in there. Let that drain. Alright, I'm not done. I'm just putting enough in it so the engine is safe. You got more than enough. I got a quart. I got three and a half quarts in there so far. This is a 4.5 quart system. You say, oh, why don't you check your dipstick? Oh, well, no, I'm not going to check my dipstick because I know it's in there because I put it in there. Plus, the car's on an angle. I spilled a little bit of oil. Brake clean. Alright, my pan's still underneath there, so all that crap's going on in the drain pan. Alright, now I gotta try to show you how I try to start it. See how I started it? On off, on off, on off. Don't let it run. On off, on off. Next thing I'm going to do is put everything back together and show you to finish up on the oil change, filter, and all that happy stuff. I'll be right back. Just pause momentarily. Okay, I got the car level again. I don't know if you can see me. I can't barely see. Well, anyway, I want to check my oil. That's why you need these rags. There's a rag there, but sometimes the manufacturer has the oil viscosity type on it. Some of the Europeans do it, but nowadays they put them on an oil fill cap. Needs more oil. It's warm today here in Florida. Did you hit subscribe? Did you hit like? Give me good comments. I wish you'd do, so I keep on giving you this easy, cheap stuff to show you how to change your oil. Change your air filter and this, that, and everything else. This is to your benefit. It's free and it's good. And it's just right there. Let that new oil make itself down to the oil pan. Check my side here. Just a blop. Just a blop. See? Good. There. Put my oil cap back on. Make sure you want to check everything out. Make sure everything's the way it's supposed to be. Be a mechanic. You want to check your hoses, check your belts. It's got a new belt on it. I didn't show you how to do that yet, but maybe next time. Another thing. Do like the guys at the place that show you how to change your oil for 20 bucks. You know, they want you to go in there, but you don't forget, you're going to pay a disposal fee on the oil that you're going to bring to your local auto parts store. Wally World takes it back for free, so you're not getting whacked 10 bucks. Now, get this at Walmart, 3 bucks. But if you catch a deal like I did, this is summer blend. Well, I'm in Florida, so it's summer here. $1. Fill my windshield washer reservoir up. Piss out because there's a crack in them. See, General Motors doesn't make good plastic bottles. That's enough there. Okay. That's it. So pretty much I'm down. I've checked. That's gonna hurt. Check my windshield washer fluid. I put some fluid in there. Check that. That looks good. It's a coolant reservoir tank. My hoses look good. I don't have any. I cleaned up all my oil mass. Made sure I didn't spill any oil because it's a hazardous waste, and you're gonna return it to your auto parts store. Next little trick. That's done. Close that. At the auto parts store, you can get stickers. See, stickers. Got a whole bunch of these at the auto parts store. All right. So, see, no oil light, ABS light. I'll show you how to change that sensor. All right, 140 337. All right. So I'm gonna go. Let me hold this for a second because I want to show you some other things. What you could do, besides before you write your sticker up, or while your oil is draining. Where the hell is it? There it is. This is like the professionals. Get spray lubricant, not a commercial, but just spray just get a little work there. Just a little bit. Now it's a new car. Okay? Next, you're going to write your sticker, but I'll show you the final product. There you go. See, I put it 143,887. That's 3,500 miles above that. So that's pretty much it. Pretty much it. So please like, subscribe. Tell your friends, tell your family, so I can still send you some more of this good information. It doesn't cost you anything, it's for free. Check out my buddy Sean D's Junkyards and Barn Finds with Sean, and also check out my niece Juliana Corfero. She's got a lot of artsy tartsy stuff on her you like. Tell your girlfriends and your wives and all that stuff. Thanks. Catch you on the next time. Bye.